Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the high school football game of the week. I'm Jared Stewart. Tonight, we're at Liberty Union High School, and we welcome you into the Interface Video Productions Buffalo Wild Wings high school football game of the week on a cold, rainy night in week number 10. And as you see on your screens, it's raining sideways here at Liberty Union. The field already in not very great condition, so we'll see how it goes throughout the night tonight. I want to thank Personal Touch Party Rentals, our pregame sponsor. Getting to the keys of the game tonight, brought to you by North Body Shop, providing quality customer service, parts, and reliability since 1979. Owner Mark North will provide you with a free written warranty on each estimate. That's Mark North of North Body Shop. He'll treat you right. These teams coming in tonight, no shot at the playoffs, no shot at league championships. However, anytime these two teams play each other, it does not matter what records are. It doesn't matter where they play. It's going to be a dogfight as these two teams obviously have played for many years. Fairfield County rivals. They are no longer in the same division of the Mid-State League together. However, very close schools. These guys know each other off the football field, so it's always going to be a battle when they meet each other. Fairfield Union comes in 3-6 overall, 2-4 in the Mid-State League Buckeye, while Liberty Union is 1-8 overall, 1-5 in the Mid-State League Ohio. And obviously in a game like tonight with all this rain, one of the big keys will be protecting the football from both of these teams. Not expecting to see a whole lot of passing tonight. Both these teams are ground churners. They've got some good running backs, namely with Fairfield Union, Tyler Wolf, who's had an outstanding season, rushing for over 1,300 yards. But protecting the football is going to be key tonight. Kickoff tonight brought to you by Buckeye Lake Marina. If you're looking for a new boat, a great pre-owned watercraft, or a place to get parts for your boat, Buckeye Lake Marina has it all. Buckeye Lake Marina is back and better than ever, and the gang at Buckeye Lake Marina looks forward to your support. It'll be the Falcons wearing their white jerseys. They're white for now, anyway, to kick off to the Lions. Back deep for Liberty Union is Austin and Barnett. Short squib kick will be down at the 32-yard line. That's where Liberty Union will go on offense. Not a bad starting position for the Lions. Lions are led by quarterback Caleb Shook, a 6'1", 180-pound senior. Lots of experience out of Shook. A lot of poise from Shook as well.
Kickoff is fielded at the Lions' 32-yard line, where it's 1st and 10, Liberty Union.
Everybody will be bunched in tight for the Lions. Shook will hand it off to the second man through. And he breaks free somehow. Is that Jaden Billingsley running through there? Or Kobe Barnett?
Barnett, the ball carrier.
It was Kobe Barnett, the 5'10" junior.
Gain of 3, second down 7.
Second down and 7 here for the Lions. Ball spotted right about the 35-yard line. Shook will split Wyatt Sims out wide to the left side. Pitch out. Coming to Hinderly, and he fumbled the football. And I believe the Falcons have it. We'll see what the officials say as they remove the scrum, and it will be Falcon football. It's like coming out of there with the football for the Falcons is number 62, True Pickens. True Pickens has had a great year so far for the Falcons. He's one of the leaders on the defensive unit for Fairfield Union. 24 tackles, 9 of those for a loss this season, and 1 sack. So the Falcons with outstanding field position here. They'll go on offense, led by junior quarterback Blade Patton. Tyler Wolf in the backfield with him. As I mentioned, Wolf has run for over 1,300 yards on the season so far. Expect to see a lot of him tonight. There's a pass play intended for number 32, Nate Schmelzer, but overthrown. Kind of surprised to see the pass out of the gate right off the bat with this rain. Second down and 10. 11:06 to play here in this first quarter. No score. Patton out of the shotgun, hands it to Wolf. Wolf going over right tackle, big hole there. It closed up quickly, but Wolf's still going to be able to get about 4 yards on the carry. Initial hit for the Lions made by number 52, Dylan Anthony.
Tyler Wolf carried the ball, brought down by Waite and Harkins.
Third down and 6 for Fairfield Union. Falcons will run out of that shotgun primarily in their offense, but expect to see a lot of Wolf. Split out wide to the left side for the Falcons, Johnny LaRock and also Trey Henry. LaRock's been the favorite target of Patton this year. Patton rolls to the far side, looking downfield. He's going to throw it late, and I think it was intended for LaRock, but diving in there was Nate Schmelzer. He didn't see LaRock behind him, and he tips it out of bounds. Going to bring up a 4th down and 6 for the Falcons. And it looks like they will punt. Going to play the field position game, try to pin him back deep. So first possession for the Falcons. We see one run by Wolf and 2 pass plays. And now a punt. Good snap. Angled punt toward the near sideline. We'll see where the official marks it. See him walking up, and finally going to stop right about the 16 or 17-yard line. So not a whole lot of yards on the punt there. And the Lions go back on offense, second time tonight. Scoreboard sponsor tonight is Buffalo Wild Wings. Thanks to Larry Tipton and the gang. For great food, great service, and the best sports viewing in town, it's all at Buffalo Wild Wings in the Plaza Shopping Center on North Memorial Drive. And remember, every one of our football games will be televised with their instant replay immediately after the game at the Buffalo Wild Wings Lancaster location. Shook hands it off, second man through the line, and not a lot there. Hole closed up quickly. Stop made by Justin Cordell. Running back was Kobe Barnett. No gain on the play, second down and 10. Shook now out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Man in motion. That's Adrian Abolins. He takes the handoff, and not a whole lot there for him as well. Going to bring up a 3rd down and long.
Abolins carried the ball, brought down by LaRock, and 6.
3rd and 9. Rain continues to fall here. It's been raining pretty much all day today, and not doing any favors on this field here at Liberty Union. Shook fakes the handoff, looking to pass, has some pressure. Still looking downfield, has a man out there. It's complete to the 35-yard line. Nice pitch and catch there. On the reception for the Lions is number 2, Jaden Billingsley. Great poise by quarterback Caleb Shook as he rolled to the right side, had some pressure, got away from it, and then found his man. Good job by Jaden Billingsley as well to just continue to move to get open. 1st and 10 Lions at the 35-yard line. Good run here on 1st and 10. And I think he's going to go to the house. Nobody going to catch him. Kobe Barnett to the house, and the Lions score first. Great job by the offensive line, and then Kobe Barnett does the rest himself. 5'10", 190-pound junior. The 65-yard touchdown run puts the Lions on the board first. On to kick the extra point for Liberty Union is also the quarterback, Caleb Shook. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:17 to play in the first quarter, the Liberty Union Lions strike first on a 65-yard touchdown run by Kobe Barnett.
Liberty Union fans, after the end of the game,
I want to say thanks to some of our sponsors tonight. Kumler Collision and Automotive, providing quality service since 1928. Kumler Collision on East Main Street in Lancaster. Thanks to them. Also thanks to Fairfield Medical Center, improving quality of life through patient care and education. Fairfield Medical Center is people you know, care you trust. We've got lots of sponsors we'll be thanking throughout the night. They've been with us for many, many years, and we want to say thank you to them as we are in week number 10 of this season. Going to be moving on to week 11 with some of our area teams, which we'll get to later on as well. Also want to tell you, coming up at halftime, we hope to be talking with Liberty Union Athletic Director Janet McClaskey. They've got some projects that are going to be getting underway here to improve facilities. So we will talk to her about those coming up in just a bit.
Took the kickoff for the Lions. Henry and Gilligan back to receive for the Falcons.
Shook to kick it away from the 40. It'll be taken at the 20-yard line by one of the upbacks. That's Reese Weingardner, and he'll get up to the 34-yard line. That's where the Falcons go on offense. So the Falcons went 3 and out in their first possession, tried to play field position game and pin them back deep, and it did not work as the Lions go on a 65-yard touchdown run with Kobe Barnett to take an early 7-0 lead. Now we have an official timeout. Maybe equipment issue for one of the Lions defensive players, Jacob Denny, coming off the field. Not sure what that was all about. The official blew the whistle and sent him off the field, so they get a substitute in. Coming in to replace him is number 23. That's Hunter Putnam. First and 10 Falcons. Patton hands it off to Tyler Wolf. No hole there whatsoever. Great job bursting through that offensive line. Once again, number 52 for the Lions. That's Dylan Anthony. Man possessed tonight on defense. Second and 10.
Second down 10.
Patton again with Wolf standing to his right. Wolf takes a handoff. Got some speed and up to across the 40-yard line, but a flag comes in. That's in the area of holding. We'll find out from our official what that might be.
Brought down by Denny. Flag on the play.
Chop block on the Falcons. That's bigger than a hold. Going to back them up 15. All the way back to the 24-yard line. Or, I'm sorry, the 19-yard line. That's a big one. We'll make it 2nd and 24 for Fairfield Union.
Second down, 24.
Patton back to pass, has pressure. Screen pass to Tyler Wolf. Wolf takes it at the 20. Pushes his blocker ahead of him. And a nice job by Wolf to get up across the original line of scrimmage to about the 36-yard line. But it will bring up a 3rd down and 9. They'll spot it at the 35.
Pass from Patton, complete to Tyler Wolf. Brought down by Barnett. 3rd down, 9.
Jaden Miller splits out to the near side along with Johnny LaRock and Trey Henry. Patton rolls out to the near side. Pass is complete to LaRock, but a great job on the defensive end by Billingsley there to stop him for just a short gain. And it'll bring up a 4th down and 5 for the Falcons in another punting situation.
Brings up 4th down down 5.
So back to punt it away for the Falcons is number 4, Johnny LaRock. And back deep for the Lions, standing at about the 28-yard line, is Wyatt Sims, I believe. LaRock angles it to the right side, gets a Falcon roll inside the 25 and down to about the 23-yard line. That's where Liberty Union will take over. 5:48 to play in the first quarter. 7-0 Lions lead it. Their defense has stepped up so far tonight in their 2 defensive possessions. I want to say thanks to Standing Stone Bank. Whether you're ready to tackle a mortgage loan or need cash for home improvements, making Standing Stone Bank the key player in your home or business financial plans. Business to business, neighbor to neighbor. Let's grow this town together. Standing Stone Bank, an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Shook pitches out. Adrian Abelins on the carry, and a good run by Abelins getting out near the 40-yard line. Another first down for the Lions.
Abelins carried the ball, brought down by Doherty. 1st and 10, Liberty Union at the Lions 40.
Nice job by Liberty Union so far tonight. They've been mixing it up out of that offensive set with different running backs. Daniel Shirey and his first year as head coach here, but not new to the program. We'll talk about him momentarily. On 1st and 10, not much of a gain there. Maybe a loss on the play.
Avalon carried the ball, brought down by Axe and 6.
Kobe Axe on the stop along with Noah 6. Second and 10 for Liberty Union. One receiver splits out wide to the right side. Got an I formation behind Shook. Wyatt Sims resets to the right side. Pitch out to Abelins. Another good run on 2nd and 10. Picking up about 8 there to make it 3rd down and a couple.
Abelins carried the ball, brought down by Wyatt and Dennis. 3rd down 2.
First down marker would be at the 50-yard line, so it's 3rd down and 2 here for Liberty Union. Clock rolls at 4:34 to play in the first quarter. Lions lead at 7-0. Handoff to the first man through, and forward progress has him the first down across the 50.
Fleeman carried the ball, stopped by Cordell.
Casey Fleeman on the carry that time for Liberty Union. So far tonight we've seen Kobe Barnett, we've seen Adrian Abelins, we have seen Casey Fleeman, Jaden Billingsley. Lots of guys getting involved in this offense for Liberty Union. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Billingsley splits out to the near side. Shook hands it off. Once again, it's Kobe Barnett. He had the 65-yard touchdown run earlier to put them on the board first.
Barnett carried the ball, brought down by Doherty and Henry.
Very close to another first down, a 2nd and less than 1. Here's Barnett again, and he has the first down and more. They'll spot him out of bounds up near the 30.
Barnett carried the ball.
This Liberty Union offense is doing a great job getting out, get the plays in quickly, getting up to the line of scrimmage, and keeping fresh legs in the game at all times. Doing a great job. Daniel Shirey, in his first year as head coach, a 1996 Liberty Union graduate, has had many years of experience coaching football, his first year as a head coach. Abelins on the carry this time. Not a whole lot there. Stop made, I believe, by Justin Cordell of the Falcons.
Abelins carried the ball, brought down by Cordell. 2nd down 10.
Second 10 for Liberty Union. Out of the shotgun, handoff to Abelins, coming around left tackle. Gets across the 30-yard line. Going to be a pickup of about 5 on the play. Stop made by Robert Wyeth. Give him more like 7 on the carry. 3rd and 3 here for Liberty Union. Probably 4-down territory, I would say, in this area of the football field and these field conditions as well, and weather conditions. Barnett this time wrapped up in the backfield by Robert Wyeth. And looks like a Falcon lost his helmet. That's Kobe Axe. He's going to have to come off for a play. And it'll bring up a 4th down. And it looks like they stopped his forward progress at the 29. So a 4th and 5. Fresh legs coming in for Liberty Union. Darren Harkins comes in. Billingsley comes back in as well. Billingsley splits out to the near side. Shook has Casey Fleeman at fullback. He'll be the lead blocker. Oh, it's going to be a pass by the running back, Kobe Barnett, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. Had him open, might have just dropped it due to the wet football. Intended receiver that time, Darren Harkins. So the Falcons will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. So Patton brings him back out. Runs out of that pistol set with Tyler Wolf standing 10 yards into the backfield. He takes a handoff. And he's being pursued, and he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. A great job by the Lions defense trying to get a number there. On the stop for Liberty Union was Braden Schreier.
Off on the play brings up 2nd down 11.
2nd down 11 for Fairfield Union. They trail at 7-0 with 1:26 to play in the first quarter. Wolf again, about 10 yards off the line of scrimmage. He'll take the handoff, and again, wrapped up in the backfield. Buddy gets out of it. Wolf all the way up across the 40 and has the 1st down. Tyler Wolf just would not go down there. He had somebody on him in the backfield. But he did a great job getting out of it and getting the 1st down for the Falcons. That was a big play.
1st and 10, Fairfield Union at the Falcons 42.
Wolf this year, 221 carries, 1,388 yards. That's 6.3 per carry. And he's got 14 rushing touchdowns. 1st and 10, Fairfield Union. Here comes Wolf. Wolf's got a lot of running room out there across the 50 and pushed out of bounds, looks like near the 46-yard line. 1st down Falcons inside Liberty Union territory. Inside of a minute to play in the first quarter. 86, Chris Fleeman checks into the ball game for the Lions. Patton sends LaRock in motion. Fakes the handoff to him. He keeps it himself right up the middle. A nice run on 1st down by the quarterback, Blade Patton.
Patton carried the ball, brought down by
Patton this year, not a whole lot of carries. 33 of them for only 14 yards. Passing-wise, had a pretty good year. 62 of 148 for 770 yards and 7 touchdowns. 2nd and 4 for Fairfield Union. Patton will hand it off to Wolf. Trying to get outside on the left side and diving for that 1st down marker. Going to be close. I don't think he got it based on what it looks like the spot has, but it'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Tyler Wolf carried the ball, brought down by Barnett.
Third and a long one here for Fairfield Union, right in that muddy spot of the football field. Jaden Miller going to Line up at wide receiver to the near side. Over to the left side is Johnny LaRock. Trey Henry also out there. And a fumbled snap, and the Lions have it. Recovered by number 13, Wyatt Sims. So a good-looking drive there for the Falcons is snuffed out by a fumble and recovery by Wyatt Sims.
Recovered by Wyatt Sims with the Lions. First and 10, Liberty Union at the Lions 38.
4 seconds to play in this first quarter. Liberty Union back on offense again with a 7-0 lead. Shook will give it to Billingsley. No, check that. That's Barnett. Barnett has a big hole there. Nice blocking. Barnett to the 30. 2 men to beat down to the 20. 15, 10, 5. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Liberty Union. Kobe Barnett. A 61-yard touchdown run to go with his 65-yard touchdown run earlier.
Barnett into the end zone for a 62-yard Lion touchdown.
And the Lions up 13-0 with the extra point to come. Off the foot of their quarterback, Caleb Shook. Good snap, good hold, and a low kick into the offensive line, so it's no good. But the Lions with a 13-0 lead here at the end of one. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with second quarter action on the Interface Video Productions Buffalo Wild Wings High School Football Game of the Week.
Almost everyone needs a car to get from point A to point B, and many families have 2 or more cars. At Carriage Company, located at 1031 North Memorial Drive in Lancaster, we specialize in hard-to-find used cars. Due to the recent success of the new car market, there is a large inventory of used cars available for resale. We can help you find exactly what you're looking for. With over 15 years at this location and 27 years experience in the business, we are the best place to go to find your next car, truck, van, or SUV. As a member of the Better Business Bureau, we are a Carfax Advantage dealer and offer great financing rates through a local area bank with warranties available on most vehicles. We know your time is valuable, so we take special pride in making sure that you get what you came for at a price that you can afford.
Come into the Carriage Company and check out our sweet deals.
Stop by today and let us help you, or visit us online at carriagecompany.com.
For nearly 90 years, Kumler Collision and Automotive has shown a commitment to excellence with decades of experience and a passion for auto and body repair. Over the years, we've been a big part of seeing this community grow. Our employees are dedicated, hardworking members of this community and care about our customers long after they leave. Kumler Collision and Automotive. We're your neighbors, your friends, and if it's important to your family, it's important to ours.
Back at Liberty Union High School as we begin the second quarter, the Lions with a 13-0 lead over Fairfield Union after a 61-yard touchdown run by Kobe Barnett. Daniel Shire's got his club playing well. He's a 1996 Liberty Union graduate. First year as head coach here at Liberty Union. However, not a stranger to Liberty Union football. He's been a staple in the LU program from the youth leagues all the way up to varsity for probably more than 20 years, I'd say. Just done an outstanding job, and he spent the last couple of years as an assistant at Millersport. Came over as head coach after Brian Johnson left, and this is his first year, and he's doing an outstanding job getting things righted here. And obviously in this Fairfield County rivalry game, his team's off to a great start with a 13-0 lead as we have a flag on the kickoff return.
Brought down by Gavin Sims. Flag on the play.
Going to be a hold on Liberty Union on the return. I want to say thanks to Don's Furniture and Mattress, one of our sponsors. They're located at 1118 East Main Street in Lancaster. Check them out. They're They've been big supporters of youth sports and high school sports throughout Fairfield County for many, many years. That's Don's Furniture and Mattress on East Main Street in Lancaster. First and 10 Lions, or Falcons rather, at the 25-yard line, trailing 13-0 as we begin the second quarter. Patton will hand it off to Wolf. Wolf following his lead blocker. Great job there by the offensive line with the blocks. And Wolf all the way out to midfield.
Tyler Wolf, the ball carrier, brought down by
How about the job of Justin Cordell? Justin Cordell on that offensive line pulled around from the right side to the left and led the way for Tyler Wolf on a nice carry. First and 10 Falcons. Patton, little dump pass over the middle. It's complete to the 40, to the 30, and finally brought down at the 27-yard line. It was completed to Nate Schmelzer, a 6 foot, 200-pound tight end. He's a junior. Falcons quickly moving up the field this drive. First and 10 in Lion territory at the 27-yard line. Trailing 13-0. Early in the second quarter. Wolf takes a handoff, going right side this time, and gets out near the 25. So a short gain on the play. Like an initial hit made by Wyatt Sims of the Lions.
Wyatt Sims. Pickup of 1, second down 9.
Second and 9 for the Falcons. Patton again hands off to Wolf, coming left side this time. And wow, wrapped up in the backfield, leading the charge. Is that Billingsley? Now we've got some definite extracurricular going on between Sims and Wolf. Tackle was made by Barnett. A good tackle by Barnett in the backfield. And it's going to be a personal foul on Tyler Wolf. That's big. That's going to back him way up to about the 45-yard line. That's where they'll spot at the 45. So it's third and 27 for Fairfield Union. Low snap, Patton able to get it. Screen pass coming out to the tight end. And he'll get up to about the 36-yard line. That's Nate Schmelzer. So once again, Fairfield Union had a nice drive, and they shoot themselves in the foot. Last time it was a turnover on a snap, and this time it's a 15-yard penalty after a play. So fourth and long, and Johnny LaRock comes on to punt for the Falcons. Back deep for Liberty Union to return Lonnie Lawhorn and Darren Harkins. Punt angled to the near side, and we'll see where the official says it goes out of bounds. And now we've got more extracurricular activity as the official comes up to about the 18, but that's probably going to be backed up. This one might go on Liberty Union. Yep. Personal foul on Liberty Union this time, so that's going to back them way up in their territory.
Punt went out of bounds at the Liberty Union 19-yard line. Have a dead ball penalty. Personal foul against Liberty Union.
So the Lions, after the penalty, will start this drive at the 9-yard line,
Union at the Lions 9.
leading 13-0, 9:19 to play in the first half. Shook under center. Hands it off to Abelins this time. Good push forward. He breaks out of a tackle. Abelins all the way up across the 25. What a run by Abelins.
Avalanche from our Farriers, brought down by Henry.
Great job there. He just would not go down. Looked like he was going to be wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage, but
Timeout,
he will not go down. We have a timeout on the field. Timeouts tonight are brought to you by the Carriage Company, located at 1031 North Memorial Drive. You can check out their website at carriagecompany.com. And while we have a moment with this timeout, I'm going to welcome into our broadcast the athletic director here at Liberty Union. Here she comes. Janet McClaskey, the athletic director. And first of all, Janet, thanks for joining us. Obviously not the ideal kind of weather you like to have, but hey, it's high school football in Ohio, so what more could you ask for, right?
It is. At least we saved it for the last game.
Yeah. Hey, let's talk about you've got a lot of things in action here, a lot of facilities improvements. Tell us about some of those.
Well, we'll start with the indoor improvements. Over the summer, we redid our gym floor. In addition, we replaced our bleachers, did some other cosmetic work, new basketball hoops, general maintenance. It's the first time since 1988 that we've done any improvements in the high school gym, and it was much needed.
Yeah.
We feel it looks good right now. Down here at the stadium complex, we are redoing our softball and baseball fields. We've had some generous donations from the community, so we are making those improvements to what we're calling the Lynn Scott Complex, shifting the softball field a little bit, which will allow us to do future improvements as well.
Okay. And you've got some, not only the softball field, but some plans for the baseball field as well.
We do. We've extended the fence as far as we can go. We are a little landlocked in that regard, but we are taking advantage of what we have, replacing our dugouts, which have been around for most likely 70-plus years as far as we can tell. So, again, we're excited to see those improvements come.
Tell us about some of the fall sports so far this season and the successes that you guys have seen out here.
Well, in football, we have Coach Daniel Shirey in his first year. We had a large graduating class last year, so he has taken over the program. We've got some new excitement here. It's good to see the boys excited about football. Cross country, we have two runners that have advanced from the districts onto regionals. They'll run tomorrow. We have senior Elena Miracle and senior Kelton French. And then our boys soccer program finished up this week at district semifinals. Again, very young team in both the girls and boys programs, so we're looking forward to their future.
Awesome. Second down and 9 here for the Lions. Off to a great start so far, 13-0 midway through the second quarter. Shook's gotten a lot of help in that backfield. A lot of guys, we mentioned earlier, Coach Shirey doing a great job keeping fresh legs on the field in the backfield. Shook hands it off Barnett. Barnett has a lead blocker in front of him. Barnett all the way out across midfield. Another first down run for the Lions. Jana, tell us a little bit about your background and how many years you've been in athletics and specifically here at Liberty Union.
Well, I am a 1995 graduate of Liberty Union, so I've been around for a few years. I worked in the sports medicine world for quite a few years. I spent 12 years at Children's Hospital managing the clinic operations, and the position as athletic director came open here, and it was a good opportunity for me to come home to my community.
1st and 10 Lions inside Fairfield Union territory once again. And this time LaRock going to be stopping the runner in the backfield. LaRock actually comes out of there with the football. We'll see what the official says. I think they're going to say forward progress was stopped. So we'll stay with Liberty Union at about the 47-yard line. Second down and long. So you talked about moving the softball field for future improvements. I know that for years it's the football, not just the field, but the stadium, the track has been a key thing that the folks of the community have wanted to do. But what about the flood issues here? Has that been a big holdup?
We've made quite a few improvements to our drainage situation here. We do have Pawpaw Creek that runs around our stadium, and there are times that we get some backflow issues, but the last time that happened, it drained within 2 hours. As soon as the Pawpaw Creek went down, the flood that was here in the area went away. We are in a very low-lying area, and it's difficult with regards to water.
So what are some of the future plans for the football field?
Well, we would like at the football stadium itself, we know that we have aging infrastructure in not only our locker rooms, concession stands, restrooms, but also our home stands as well. Moving the softball field will allow us to expand the track to 8 lanes if we do that. The track was put in 1987, so it is well past its prime, and we are looking to hopefully do that in the future, as well as, again, address those other areas of the infrastructure here.
3rd down and 16 coming up for Liberty Union at the Falcon 47-yard line. Shook will send out 3 receivers to the right side, 2 to the left. Nobody in the backfield with him. Shook looking to pass, has plenty of receivers out there, but he's pressured. Caleb going to tuck it in, get across midfield. A flag comes flying in, usually in the area of hold. We'll see what the official says about that one. If that is a hold, I would suspect Fairfield Union to decline it. Official getting word from the Fairfield Union sideline. It is a hold on Liberty Union. And they're going to take the penalty, I believe. So back them up more.
Penalty against the Lions.
With this being week 10, obviously things getting geared up for winter sports. Can you tell us a little bit about give us a preview of what's to come?
Well, we have our boys basketball program is returning strong. We have very young classes here in both boys and girls basketball as well. Heavy sophomore, heavy freshman, but we have those seniors here to lead as well.
Yeah.
So we're excited to see what that brings. Matt Kramer is entering his 2nd year here at Liberty Union, as is Randy Darst as a head coach. He's been here as an assistant prior to last year, but both are entering their 2nd years, and we are excited to see what they bring. Wrestling, we had, I believe it was 8 district qualifiers last year, the most in school history. And they have quite a few of them back this year, and we're looking forward to that as well.
Great job there on 3rd down and long. Shook threw the pass up there. Looked like it kind of came off his hand a little funny with the wet football, but a good job adjusting to it. Wyatt Sims comes back and makes the catch to make it a much more manageable 4th down here, 4th and 3. Sims has had a great first half so far. 4th down and 3. Billingsley brings the play in for the Lions. They lead at 13-0. And looks like the Lions will take a timeout to decide what they want to do here. All right, let's put a coaching hat on you. 4th and 3. You lead 13-0. You've got the ball in Fairfield Union territory at the 40. What are you doing here, Coach McClaskey?
I'm going for it.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
All right.
I am a risk taker in that regard. Go for it.
Hey, why not? You got a lead here. Yeah, let's see what you can do. So we'll see what they can do. Janet, thank you so much for all your hospitality with us, getting set up here, and doing a great job and a great interview as well. You've got you sent me some information this week, and I appreciate that. And we wish you guys the best of luck, and we can't wait to come back out and see the improvements you guys are doing. And we can look over to our right and see, work going on the softball field, the baseball new dugouts, and so it's exciting times to be out here at Liberty Union.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming.
No problem. Thank you, Janet. Janet McClaskey, the athletic director here at Liberty Union High School. Lions coming out of a timeout will have 4th down and 3, 5:28 to play in the first half. They lead it 13-0, and we'll see if the AD's call is right. Will they go for it, and what will they run? Shook will stand at about the 50. He is the punter, but also the quarterback, so you never know. Could be some trickery here. Falcons will not send anybody back to field a punt, just playing for that possible fake. And here is the fake. Barnett takes the direct snap, and a great job defensively by Fairfield Union's Robert Wyeth. He snuffed it out and came in there and knocked him down at about the 44-yard line. So Fairfield Union takes over right there. Can't fault the try, though. I mean, why not? Your lead 13-0, last game of the season. You're 1-8. Your team's playing great so far. Why not try it? So I give Coach Shirey a lot of credit there. But a great job by Robert Wyeth coming through there and making the stop. Patton with Wolf standing to his right, 1st and 10. Wolf will take the handoff, trying to get to the outside, and going to be wrestled down at about the 47-yard line. Tackle made by Barnett once again. And Barnett looks to be a little bit shaken up, got up holding his right arm. Kobe Barnett has had an outstanding game so far, offensively especially, with 2 touchdown runs, one of 65 yards, one of 61. And he's made several tackles here defensively. Clock rolls down to 4:50 to play in the first half. Falcons yet to score. And we've got a whistle and a flag. I think we had movement on Fairfield Union's side. Yes, we did.
Penalty against the Falcons.
Illegal motion.
Procedure. Second down, 11.
Second and 11 for the Falcons. Henry goes in motion. Wolf takes the handoff, goes over right guard, and picks up 2 on the play and bring up a 3rd down and 9. Once again on the stop for Liberty Union was Wyatt Sims. Sims has had a fabulous game as well. They've had a lot of guys out there, both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively, who have led to this 13-0 lead here late in the first half. Patton on 3rd and 9. Hands it off to Wolf. Wolf just cannot get any footing. You could see him slipping there as he tried to cut back to the middle of the field, just could not get any traction. 4th down and another punt coming up for Fairfield Union. Johnny LaRock will stand back at the 30 to punt it. And back deep for Liberty Union. Numbers are getting hard to see here. I believe that's Lonnie Lawhorn. LaRock's punt will be taken at the 25. A high tackle from Fairfield Union. And a flag comes flying in. Tackle was made by Chase Smith of the Falcons. We'll see what the penalty is. It's a face mask, personal foul on Fairfield Union. That's going to give Liberty Union excellent starting position for this drive. They'll have it at their own 41-yard line with 3:13 to play in the first half, already leading 13-0. Again, we mentioned throughout the records, throughout everything, when these two teams meet, no matter what field they're on as well. Fairfield Union coming in 3-6 overall, 2-4 in the Mid-State League Buckeye, while Liberty Union is 1-8 overall, 1-5 in the Mid-State League Ohio. But as we look at this series over the years, it's gone in streaks. 1st and 10 here for Liberty Union. Abelin's coming around near side. Not a whole lot there. So Fairfield Union has won 3 in a row in this series, 2015, 16, and 17. But prior to that, Liberty Union had reeled off 8 in a row, dating back to 2007. So it's a series that's kind of gone in streaks. 8 in a row for Liberty Union, then 3 in a row for Fairfield Union. Right now we'll see if Liberty Union can stop that streak as they lead at 13-0 here late in the first half. Shook with potential runners right beside him on each side, but Shook going to keep it himself, and boy, just nothing there. Great job coming in defensively. Nate Schmelzer and also 51 Colby Axe making the stop, and it's going to be 3rd down and long for the Lions. This kind of condition, just hard to get anything going in that running game. They've had Kobe Barnett with a couple of nice long runs to give them this 13-point lead, but other than that, not a whole lot of offense on either side. And we have a whistle and a timeout. Coach Shirey going to talk about this one with 1:57 to play in the first half. His team leads it 13-0. We'll tell you about our halftime band show coming up as we will have Liberty Union and Fairfield Union bands performing for you, and it will be the performances that they had from the parade of bands at the Fairfield County Fair. That's coming up at halftime. Our halftime band show will be brought to you by Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, Crematory, and Monuments. Family owned and operated since 1889. Check them out at funeralhome.com. The Frank E. Smith Funeral Home. Respect for tradition, regard for change. The halftime band show will also be brought to you by Fairfield Federal. Fairfield Federal Savings and Loan makes it easy to take control of your personal finances and build your wealth. You can access and manage your accounts 24 hours a day with our internet banking and bill pay service. Fairfield Federal Savings and Loan specializes in banking that revolves around you. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. That's coming up at halftime, which is about 1:57 as far as the clock is concerned away. Third down and long for Liberty Union. Shook will keep it himself, follow his lead blocker. Got a good block there. Out to the 40, the 45, still on his feet. He could go all the way, but there are flags flying as Shook is going to take it to the end zone, but I think this one might be coming back, which is unfortunate. Caleb Shook did a great job, and he had a good lead blocker out there with him, but I think this one's coming back. Illegal block in the back on Liberty Union. The flag lies at about the 45, which I think is the spot of the foul. So that's going to back him up to the 30. No, sorry about that. Back him up to the 35. So basically about the original line of scrimmage of that play. Third down and 16 for Liberty Union. But what a great play by Shook. Just negated by that block in the back. Shook sends Barnett in motion. Barnett will take the handoff, trying to get to the outside. Is he going to make it? Yes, he is, but then he's hit right about the line of scrimmage as we have a Fairfield Union Falcon getting up slowly out there, and the Falcons going to call a timeout as Liberty Union will be faced with fourth down and long and probably going to have to punt here with 1:36 to play in the first half. So the Falcons thinking, let's get the ball back and see if we can cut into this lead that Liberty Union has. Officially will be a fourth down and 7. If they wanted to get a first down, they'd have to get all the way up to the Falcon 49-yard line. So most likely a punt coming up for Liberty Union. See their long snapper over on the sideline warming up. That's Wyatt Sims. Obviously on a night like tonight, anybody that has touched that football going to need some dry hands and plenty of practice out there. So Sims getting a couple snaps in during this timeout. Shook will punt it away from the snap of Wyatt Sims. Back deep for the Falcons will be number 28. That's Cullen Dennis. And number 7, Trey Henry. Good punt from Shook will be taken by Dennis or Henry at the 35, and he gets up to about the 39. So that's where the Falcons will take over with 1:28 to play in the first half, trailing 13-0. Other games going on around the area. Of course, one game last night, Reynoldsburg knocks off Lancaster 28-7 to share the OCC Ohio Championship with the Golden Gales. So Reynoldsburg and Lancaster, congratulations to both of them as they are OCC Ohio champs. Reynoldsburg moves on. They are the number 1 seed in Division I, Region 2. Lancaster, unfortunately, sees their season come to an end with that loss last night. We'll get to some other games going on around the area here in just a little bit. Patton out of the shotgun, fakes the handoff to Wolf, looking to pass, has pressure. Nobody open downfield. Great job by the Liberty Union defenders. And Patton just going to have to tuck it in, and he's going to be dropped at the 41-yard line. Second down and 8 as the clock continues to roll at 1:12.
Patton carried the ball, brought down by Freeman. Second down, 8.
Patton sends LaRock in motion. Again, straight drop back, has pressure. Rolling to the near side. Not anybody open again, and he's just going to have to step out of bounds at the 41-yard line, no gain. One thing you notice is his receivers go out, and when things break down in the backfield, he's got pressure, the receiver's just kind of standing, not moving to try to get open. And that was the reason why Patton had to just tuck it in there. A 6'3", 370-pound junior doing the right thing and just getting out of bounds and stopping the clock. So 3rd down and 7. They give him a gain of 1, 48.6 seconds to play in this first half. Patton again looking to pass. LaRock is open over the middle, but not now. Still plenty of time. Patton's pass is almost intercepted. It goes incomplete, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 7 for Fairfield Union with 38.8 seconds showing on the clock. Most likely going to punt here. Yeah, they're bringing on the punt team. You definitely don't want to go for it here and have something silly happen. Still 38.8 seconds. That's plenty of time that Liberty Union could try to get something going. And they do still have, I believe, 1 timeout left. Lonnie Lawhorn stands at his 24-yard line or 25-yard line to receive it. LaRock to punt. Heavy pressure, but he gets the punt away. Lawhorn, fair catch called for and made at the 30. So the Lions with 32.9 seconds showing on the clock.
30-yard line, where it's 1st and 10 Lions.
We'll see if they try to do something or if they're just going to kneel on it and take a 13-point lead into the locker room. Shook's got a plethora of receivers out there on both sides. Now a flag comes in. Illegal substitution. They broke the huddle with too many players on the field. 12 men on the field, so that's going to back them up a little further.
1st down, 15.
Shook back to pass, has pressure. Gets away from the initial pressure and completes the pass out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Pass from Shook, complete to
It's a gain of about 7. We'll make it a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd down, 8.
.8 seconds to play in the first half. Shook again, all alone in the backfield. Lots of receivers out there. Fires one over the middle. It's tipped by his intended receiver, Wyatt Sims, and incomplete.
Pass from Shook intended for Wyatt Sims, incomplete.
Good sportsmanship out there right about the line of scrimmage as one of the Falcon players was down, and a couple of Liberty Union guys help him up and make sure he's all right. Kobe Axe was down. He's a big part of this defense for Fairfield Union. Has 40 tackles, 4 for a loss so far this season. His 40 tackles leads the team, actually tied with Johnny LaRock also, who has 40. So 3rd down and 8 for the Lions, 21.3 seconds to play in the first half. Shook to pass, and just going to have to tuck it in as nothing was going there. And they may just elect to let the time run out. Down to 9 seconds. I think that's what Coach Shirey will do here. So time will run out here in the first half, but a good first half for the Liberty Union Lions. The home team leads it 13-0. They'll take that 13-point lead into the locker room and see if they can come out with some life in the second half. And, of course, Coach Bo Brandon for the Falcons and his crew need to get something going as well. Halftime band show is coming up. We'll see both bands and the parade of bands from the Fairfield County Fair. That band show brought to you by Frankie Smith Funeral Home and also Fairfield Federal Fairfield Federal and Franklin Smith Funeral Home. So stay tuned. Your halftime score again, Liberty Union 13, Fairfield Union 0. Halftime band show coming up on the Interface Video Productions Buffalo Wild Wings High School Football Game of the Week. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to the High School Football Game of the Week. I'm Jared Stewart alongside Tim Shoemaker. Tonight, we've got a great one for you. The Blue Carroll Bulldogs.
It was a great week of practice. Even in the rain and the weather, we had a great week of practice.
Schneider, lots of running room to midfield. He's gone. Ryan Schneider down the near sideline for a touchdown for the Aces.
We have a hold on the offense, number 20. That penalty will be declined. They'll bring up fourth down.
We're going to give you this game ball here because you're a Tiberios fan of the game. And thanks for being here, Jacob.
Thank you.
The Polar Bears are your OAC tournament champions. First time since 2009. What an exciting finish for the Ohio Northern Polar Bears.
Very proud of this trophy because you've earned it.
IVP Sports presents the Buffalo Wild Wings High School Football Game of the Week. Brought to you by Ohio University Lancaster, Fairfield Medical Center, Standing Stone Bank, North Body Shop, Dawn's Furniture, South Central Power, Fairfield DD, Meals on Wheels, Fairfield National Bank, Kumler Collision and Automotive, the Frankie Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield County Parks, the Edwards Insurance Agency, Dagger Law, the Carriage Company, Blue Line Designs, Personal Touch Party Rentals, the Huddle Tire Company, Fairfield Federal, Lines Auto Service, Sheridan Funeral Home, and Buckeye Lake Marina.
Welcome to the Dream Machine.
Like to be part of Green Machine, keep me busy, and it's also important that we do it together as a group, and we plow and plant, and we have lots of produce. We have tomatoes like one here, and gourds, cucumbers, squash, kohlrabi, beets, microgreens. We also have flower arrangement, and we also sell bags, those tote bags out of animal food bags, and we sell them out in the market, farmers market.
It's a special place that keeps people healthy by eating a couple fruits and vegetables. I always show people, first time they pick raspberries and green beans, I show them how to do it like they do it wrong. Picking raspberries and green beans is simple, it's easy for me. We're entering some things in the field like pumpkins, the gourds were growing, and everyone likes them. Tasty.
Hi, I'm Rich. Welcome to Lines Auto Service.
Lines Auto Service, a full-service preventative maintenance and automotive repair center. Our employees are dedicated, hard-working members of this community and care about you and your vehicle long after you leave. Lines Auto Service is family-owned and operated and uses the latest in diagnostic equipment to guarantee your vehicle is serviced correctly. We use only quality replacement parts, and our expert team of ASE certified technicians will treat you with courtesy and respect. Stop by and see us at Lines Auto Service, 268 North Broad Street in Bremen, and we'll look forward to calling you our friend.
The Frank E. Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our 2 locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster or 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
Welcome back to Liberty Union High School, where at halftime the Liberty Union Lions lead the Fairfield Union Falcons 13-0 on a cold, wet, rainy night here in Baltimore, Ohio, week number 10. And the Lions had a great first half, led by their running back, Kobe Barnett. He has at least 126 yards because he has a 65-yard touchdown run. That got it kicked off, and then he had a 61-yard touchdown run. He's had some other runs in there throughout the night, so he's well over 100 yards on the night. We'll get you that first half summary report coming up in just a moment, as the Lions will kick it off to the Falcons to begin the second half. Falcons, offense-wise, just could not get anything going. Whenever they would drive it down the field, they would shoot themselves in the foot. Either a turnover or penalties back them up. So they'll see what they can get going here as we start the second half. Kickoff's going to go out of bounds, so that's a good start for the Falcons. Your first half summary report brought to you by Sheridan Funeral Home. Sheridan Funeral Home is proud to be supporting high school football. They've been serving the communities of Lancaster and Fairfield County for over 100 years. Also brought to you by Fairfield County Parks, operating more than 750 acres of natural areas and open spaces for education, recreation, and conservation. Visit us at fairfieldcountyparks.org. I think we had a wind shift there as now the rain is kind of coming in the press box here. Hey, I want to say thanks to our crew tonight, kind of a smaller crew, getting the job done in the elements. Now, give you those guys' names here momentarily after this first down play from Fairfield Union. Patton will hand it off to Wolf. Wolf coming over left tackle, and he'll get out near the 40-yard line, a gain of about 4 on the play. Cameraman tonight, Jim Spires up the stadium tonight, giving you the game shot and down on the field. Braving the elements, Tom Russo. And also tonight, working behind the scenes, we have Shane Messina and Mason Gunther doing a great job on this cold, wet, rainy night. Kind of a smaller crew, but, hey, it's week number 10. Got to get the job done, right? Doing a good job, our IVP crew. Second down at 5. Patton rolls out to pass, hits his man LaRock. LaRock up near the 45, but great job converging for the hit over there. I think it's 34. That's Darren Harkins. So it's going to break up a 3rd and 1 for Fairfield Union. Patton hands it off to Wolf. Wolf coming near side, has the first down across midfield to the 49. Stop made by number 53. That's Caleb Waits.
Brought down by Waits. First and 10, Fairfield Union.
Other games going on around the area tonight. Lots of playoff implications and league championships on the line tonight. Tays Valley has had a man to Clear Creek. The winner will share the Mid-State League Buckeye Championship with Bloom Carroll. If Bloom Carroll beats Logan Elm, that is. So there's a playoff and league championship implications there. Logan Elm is at Bloom Carroll, we just mentioned. Bloom Carroll needs to win to share that league title. Here's Wolf going over right tackle this time, getting up to the 40-yard line and beyond. Another first down for the Falcons. Worthington Christian is at Byrne Union. Rosecrans at Fisher Catholic. Big Walnut at Canal Winchester. Canal will win the OCC Capital outright with a win tonight. Pickerington North is at Gahanna. Grove City is at Pickerington Central. Actually, they're playing at Pick North due to poor field conditions at Pick Central, but it is Pick Central's home game. And then coming up tomorrow, it'll be Harvest Prep at Fairfield Christian, played at Millersport. Harvest Prep will win the MSL Cardinal outright with a win. On 1st and 10, another looks like 4 or 5 yard carry for Wolf.
Tyler Wolf carried the ball, stopped by Newsom.
Second down and 6. Pretty good drive so far here for the Falcons. We've seen a couple of these tonight, but as I said earlier, they've shot themselves in the foot with penalties and turnovers. Here's Wolf again, another first down carry. Checking some scores from around the area, just gave you the games going on. Pick Central leads Grove City 34-0 at halftime. In the MVL, Tri-Valley all over Maysville, 21-0 at halftime. Pickerington North trails Gahanna in the third quarter, 3-0. Also in the MVL, Philo and New Lex tied up 6-6 at halftime. Sheridan leads Morgan 48-0 at half. Down in Logan, it's the Waverly Tigers over the Chieftains, 14-7 in the third quarter. Tays Valley leads Amanda Clear Creek at halftime, 9-0. Worthington Christian leads Byrne Union 15-14 at halftime. And it is Bloom Carroll over Logan Elm, 28-0 at halftime. So some big games going on. We'll try to keep tabs on those scores tonight. Second down and 6 as the rain continues to fall. It's been falling all night long here at Liberty Union. Patton keeps it himself after faking the handoff to Trey Henry. And he'll pick up a couple to bring up a third down, and it looks like 4. Falcons trail it 13-0, just underway here in the second half. Patton fakes the handoff to Wolf, rolling to the near side, looking for somebody. Nobody's open, so he's going to tuck it and run it across the 20. Takes a big hit, but he's got the first down. Good run by the quarterback, Blade Patton. We've seen him tuck it in a couple times tonight like that and pick up positive yardage. On the year, he does not have a whole lot of yardage, only 14 yards on 33 carries, and usually that's typical with a quarterback because whenever they're sacked, those go as negative rushing yards, and so that's probably what's happened there with 33 carries and only 14 yards. He's got well over 14 yards tonight on the ground in one game, actually 2.5 quarters. Patton pitches it back to Wolf, and then he's the lead blocker for Wolf, right up the middle, and he fumbled the football, and they're going to say he was down, however. Say he was down when the football came out, so it'll remain with the Falcons. Second down, and we'll call it 7. Wyatt Sims trots off for Liberty Union. I'll say thank you to Liberty Union Athletic Director Jana McClaskey for our setup here in the press box and also for her time earlier tonight. Talked to her about some improvements going on here with the athletic facilities at Liberty Union. Also want to say thanks to Fairfield Union assistant coach Travis Schaefer, who's provided me with some stats and some other things, roster and comments and stuff this week. We couldn't do it without the help of our high school athletic directors and coaches. After the short run, it's going to bring up a 3rd and 6 for Fairfield Union inside the 15-yard line. Nate Schmelzer splits out to the near side. Over to the right is Trey Henry. Also out there, Jaden Miller. Patton rolls and intended for LaRock, but just overthrew him. Tough pass to make on the run in the rain. It will bring up a 4th down and 6 for Fairfield Union. Patton, who has worked out of the shotgun all night tonight, will have Wolf to his left, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He'll hand it off to Wolf. Big hole there. Wolf inside the 5 and finally brought down at the 3-yard line. What a play call there, and a great job executing that right side of that offensive line, led by Justin Cordell, opening up the hole. Also over there on that right side, Ethan Wolf. 1st and goal at the 4. Here's Wolf, this time coming left side, and he just kind of dives forward as he had somebody bearing down on him. Looked like leading the charge defensively, Brendan McLean. So 2nd down and goal. They give him a gain of 1 on the play. Kind of interesting here at Liberty Union, the student section listens to music the entire game. They've got a speaker down there. They had some all kinds of music going on in the first half. Now it sounds like they've got some Disney music or something you hear at one of the Disney parks. So interesting stuff. Falcons will call a timeout with 2nd down and goal inside the 5-yard line. Our timeouts tonight are brought to you by the Carriage Company. Carriage Company is located at 1031 North Memorial Drive. You can check out their website at carriagecompany.com. Looking at some of those playoff possibilities around the area. Of course, we saw one last night go down as Lancaster came into last night's game with Reynoldsburg at number 9, needing a win to move into the playoffs. Unfortunately, they did not get that win, so they are out of the playoffs. Meanwhile, Reynoldsburg will be the number 1 seed in Division I Region 2. Looking at Division 4, Region 15, Bloom Carroll right now sits solidly at number 4, which would give them a home playoff game. They need a win tonight to try to stay in that home playoff game range. They've already at least clinched a playoff spot. Amanda Clear Creek in Division 5, Region 19, they're sitting at 8-1, number 6 in the region. They control their own destiny. They need to get a win to try to boost up that possibility of a home playoff game or even stay in the playoff hunt. They are trailing Tays Valley 9-0 at halftime. We'll get to Region 27 of Division 7 here in just a little bit. A 2nd down and goal for the Falcons. Wolf will trot into the end zone untouched. Touchdown Falcons. First time on the board for them tonight.
Tyler Wolf into the end zone for a Falcons touchdown.
On to kick the extra point for Fairfield Union is Luke Gornall. Kick is up, and it is good. That's an important extra point as Liberty Union missed one earlier, so that makes it 13-7 with 5:43 to play in the 3rd quarter. So a good opening drive for the Fairfield Union Falcons to start this 2nd half. In Division 7, Region 27, we have a couple of teams on the verge of playoff berths as Fisher Catholic right now clinging to the number 7 spot. At last check on their score, see if we can get an updated score on them. Don't have an update on Fisher Catholic's score. Actually, I have one listing them as playing tomorrow night. I thought they played tonight. Maybe not. Maybe it is tomorrow night. But they need to get a win, sitting at number 7 in Division 7, Region 27. Bern Union is number 6. And at last check, the Rockets were trailing by 1 point, 15-14. Yeah, 15-14 in the third quarter to Worthington Christian. So they need to get a win to try to stay in that playoff hunt. But here at Liberty Union, it is 13-7 after the Falcon touchdown. The Falcons kick it off. It'll be taken at the 25-yard line by Wyatt Sims. Sims around the left side, and a good return out to the 41, but a flag comes in.
Kickoff to the Liberty Union 41-yard line. Brought down by Bernal. Flag on the play.
We'll see what the official call is. Looks like a block in the back on Liberty Union on the return. So that's going to negate a pretty good return and good field position for them. Backs them up to the 30-yard line. Is that where they're going to spot it? Looks like it. 30-yard line, 1st and 10 Lions. Leading 13-7 here in week number 10. Shook will have his fullback, Casey Fleeman, and Kobe Barnett behind him. Shook looking to pass, has pressure, and it's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver out there was number 34, Darren Harkins. Also out there was Wyatt Sims.
Pass from Shook intended for Wyatt Sims, incomplete. Doherty on
Second down and 10.
Second down 10.
Shook again. We'll have Fleeman and Barnett behind him. Also earlier tonight, Adrian Appelins had some good carries for the Lions. Here's Barnett. Looks like the Falcons saying maybe he fumbled the football, but I don't think he did. He kept a hold of it, but a short gain. 3rd down and 9 coming up for the Lions.
3rd down, 9.
There's a big 3rd down here for both teams. Lions want to try to keep moving the chains. Falcons need a stop here as they trail at 13-7 with 5:02 and counting here in the third quarter. Shook pitches it out to Barnett. Barnett's got his lead blocker, Fleeman, ahead of him. And it's a carry out to the 36-yard line, still short of the first down by about 4 yards.
Barnett carried the ball, brought down by Axe and Robert Wyatt.
So the Lions will be forced to punt.
4th down, 4.
Good start to this second half for the Falcons as they took the first drive in for a touchdown, and now their first defensive possession. They force a punt here. Back to return the punt for the Falcons is number 28, Cullen Dennis. Nice punt. High, spiraling punt. Backs Dennis all the way up to the 25-yard line. Takes it there, runs into his own man, and a flag comes flying in. But a great punt by Shook, I believe, was the punter.
Punt is returned to the Falcons' 26-yard line.
I think it's going to be a block in the back maybe on the Falcons. Yeah, I think so. I think they got Nate Schmelzer with it, so that's going to back the Falcons up deep into their own territory.
Penalty against the Falcons for illegal block.
I don't know if you can hear the music in your TV at home or not. It's almost like a party atmosphere in the Liberty Union student section with the tunes going. 1st and 10 Falcons at their own 15-yard line. And we've got movement on the near side by the receiver, and that's going to be a false start on Fairfield Union. Boy, things not going well in this drive already. Penalty on the punt return, backed them up. Now a penalty on first down. Going to make it 1st and 15 from the 10-yard line, or the 9-yard line. So Patton will take that shotgun snap right about the 4. Has 2 receivers out to the right, 1, 2 to the left. Looking to pass out of the end zone. It's a screen pass to Wolf. A nice job by Wolf to haul it in and get out to about the 14-yard line. So a short gain on the play, but gets them at least away from that. They're back away from the end zone. 3:40 and counting here in the third quarter.
3, 5, 1.
Continual rain here tonight. It has not stopped all night. As you can see it in your cameras, kind of blowing rain. It's not really a heavy rain. It's more of a mist, but just enough to cause havoc down there on the field. Patton hands it off to Wolf. Wolf going around right side, following his blocker, Justin Cordell. And another short gain on the play of a couple. Bring up a 3rd, and looks like about 8.
Tyler Wolf carried the ball, brought down.
Actually, more about 3rd and 7.
Gain of 3, 3rd down 7.
Neither one of these teams, actually, most of the teams around the area no longer go from a huddle. It's not necessarily a hurry up. They just get to the line of scrimmage. The coach sends out the play, and the quarterback calls out. Everybody looks down at the wristband to see what it is. Patton rolls to the near side, gets a good block. Now he's got pressure, and he's going to be dropped at the 10-yard line. A great job coming in there. Was that Billingsley, or is that? Yeah, that's Barnett, who's had a fabulous game tonight, both offensively and defensively. So the Falcons will be forced to punt. 4th down and about 16. LaRock will stand about 5 yards deep into the end zone to punt it away. Lions are sure to get good field position here. Low snap. LaRock gets it away. It's going to be taken at the 39-yard line. Great return coming here. Lonnie Lawhorn down the sideline, and he will get all the way down to the Falcon 16-yard line. Actually, looks like they're going to spot it about the 18.
Lawhorn returns the punt to the Falcon 17-yard line.
So 1st and 10, Lions, great field position here.
1st and 10, Lions.
They lead it 13-7. Clock rolls down to 1:49 to play in the third quarter. Right ahead up the middle. That's Barnett. And we have an injury on the field for the Lions. Certainly hope that's not Barnett. It is not. That's actually looks like maybe a Falcon player down. It's like right in the middle of the line of scrimmage where the tackle took place. So we're going to take a quick timeout with 1:42 to play in the third quarter. The Lions lead the Falcons 13-7. Take an injury timeout. We'll be back with more of the Interface Video Productions Buffalo Wild Wings High School Football Game of the Week. Stay with us.
I was at work on Friday morning and I had a massive heart attack. They took me to Fairfield Medical Center where they had the cath lab and everything all set up and ready for me when I arrived. They had to shock me 3 times to bring me back, and they didn't give up. I was there for 12 days, and I felt comfortable there. Everybody was just so kind and so nice. It was a great team, I can tell you. Wouldn't be for that team there, I wouldn't be alive today. Experience Fairfield Medical Center.
Come experience the Huddle Tire difference. Locally owned and operated since 1910, we're your independent tire and auto repair shop. We carry all major brands of tires, including Goodyear, Cooper, BF Goodrich, and many more. But we're more than just tires. From safety inspections to alignments, brakes, shocks, and struts, even preventive maintenance, we can handle it all. Enjoy the ride at Huddle Tire Company, 300 South Columbus Street, or we can be reached at our website at huddletire.com.
At Dagger Law, we have more than 110 years of combined expertise in nearly every part of law.
What I think sets us apart from any other law firm is our ability to work together.
With us, you're getting a trusted partner, in addition to a team who can help you with a growing business, changing family, planning your future, or dealing with land issues.
It's a challenge every day, and you meet an awful lot of nice people.
Your case matters. We'll take the time and the energy to ensure that you have a quality experience, quality representation.
Whatever you need, we have a lawyer who can help. Dagger Law. Local, trusted, experienced. For nearly 90 years, Kumler Collision and Automotive has shown a commitment to excellence with decades of experience and a passion for auto and body repair. Over the years, we've been a big part of seeing this community grow. Our employees are dedicated, hardworking members of this community and care about our customers long after they leave. Kumler Collision and Automotive. We're your neighbors, your friends, and if it's important to your family, it's important to ours.
Awkward. Do I look familiar? I should. You might remember me from here. Here. Or maybe even here.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
It can actually be a perfect moment to reach out to a friend and ask if they're okay if they seem down.
Doesn't matter how you say it.
You all right?
Everything's okay?
All G?
You all right, girl?
Oh,
you cool?
You bugging dog.
Just show you're there for them.
Go on, Kelly. It's easy awkward.
Hey, you haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Imagine your possibilities at Ohio University Lancaster Pickerington. With over 250 majors to choose from, I get a great college education at half the price of other schools.
A lot of large campuses have huge class sizes where the professors don't even know you. At Ohio University, the classes are very small and the support you have is fantastic.
Campus life is awesome. There's always something to do between all the athletic events, student groups, and activities that you can always find your place in.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Welcome home to Ohio University Lancaster Pickerington.
1. Well, the injured player's up. That's Nate Schmelzer making his way off the field with the help of the athletic training staff from Fairfield Union. So that's good to see that he's making his way over under his own power. Right here, it's going to be a 2nd down and 3 for the Lions in Falcon territory at the 9-yard line or 10-yard line. Shook hands it off to Barnett. Barnett right up the middle has the first down. We'll give the Lions a 1st and goal at the 6. Touchdown here would be big as we're counting down to near the 4th quarter with the Lions leading 13-7 already. On a night like tonight, going to be hard to score quickly for the Falcons. Billingsley splits out wide to the left side. Fullback resets right in there close to Shook. Shook hands it off to Barnett inside the 5. Still pushing forward. And looks like they're going to spot him down right about the 1-yard line. Tackle made by Robert Wyeth.
Initial hit by Robert Wyeth.
1st and goal. Looks like they spot it at the 2.
Second goal from the 2.
2nd and goal, rather. And Shook going to keep it himself. And did he get in? No signal yet. No, they're saying 3rd down. So on the quarterback keeper, Shook did not get in. 3rd down and goal from the 1. or 3rd and goal from less than the 1. Harkins and Schreier bring the play in. Lions quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Shook keeps it again. And still no signal. No, he did not get it. Officials are saying 4th down. So 2 quarterback sneaks in a row do not get it. Falcons holding steady there right on that goal line as the time going to run out here in the 3rd quarter. So the Lions will face a 4th and goal. 4th and goal inside the 1-yard line as we begin the 4th quarter. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more of the high school football game of the week. Does look like it's starting to rain a little harder now. All right, guys, coming back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Liberty Union High School. We begin the 4th quarter with the Lions leading 13-7, and they face a 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. 2 quarterback sneaks in a row did not get it. So we'll see what they do here. They've had a lot of success on the ground with Kobe Barnett, the junior running back. He has touchdown runs of 65 and 61 yards. We'll see if he can plunge 1 yard here. We'll see what they decide to do, as it looks like the rain has picked up quite a bit.
4th and goal from about 8 inches.
Barnett stands behind Shook. He'll take the handoff, and he fumbled the football. It was hit hard at the line of scrimmage, and the Falcons say they have it. Wow, big hit by the Falcons. Coming away with it for Fairfield Union was number 51, Colby Axe. Huge goal line stand there for the Falcons. Wow. Did not see who made the initial hit, but Axe came away with the football. Big hit there on Barnett. He fumbled the football. So the Falcons with new life here. They trail it by 6, 13-7. But their backs are to the goal line. Big play there for Fairfield Union defensively. Patton will have Wolf standing to his left. Wolf gets the handoff, hit immediately. He's still in the end zone. Is that a safety? Yes, it is. Officials say it's a safety. Big play by the Liberty Union Lions after they had just been stopped on 4th and goal. They come up with a huge play and get a safety. So they lead it now 15-7, and they'll get the football back. Wyatt Sims got in there. He's played an outstanding ball game tonight. Boy, what a couple plays we had there. Liberty Union 3 times from the 1 couldn't get in, and on 4th and goal they fumbled the football. Then their defense stood up and got a safety. So 15-7, Lions lead it. They're going to get the football back as the Falcons will punt it away to them. Wyatt Sims, Barnett will also go back, as well as Lonnie Lawhorn to receive the punt, or the kickoff, rather, from the 20. Should get good field position as they're backed up to the 20 to kick it away after the safety.
Bernal for the free kick for the Falcons. Barnett and Lawhorn back for the
Gornall to kick it away for the Falcons. Low kick will be taken at the 40-yard line, and they'll say he was down there. Lions fans don't like it. They don't think his knee went down. But in high school football, there's no replay, unfortunately. So the Lions will still have pretty good field position at their own 40-yard line, leading 15-7 with 11:45 to play in the ball game. Checking some scores around the area. Pick Central leads Grove City 40-0. Gahanna leads Pickerington North 10-7 in the third quarter. It is Amanda Clear Creek still trailing Tays Valley 9-0 in the third quarter. Bern Union has gone on top of Worthington Christian 22-15 in the third quarter. And Bloom Carroll all over Logan Elm 35-0. That game also in the third quarter. And with the running clock. 1st and 10 here, Lions. Pitch out coming to Abilens. Abilens across the 45 up to midfield. And another first down for the Lions. Great run by Adrian Abilens, a senior. He's had a good game tonight as well.
1st and 10, Liberty Union at the Falcons 49.
So 1st and 10, inside Falcon territory at the 49-yard line. Abilens again with another good carry all the way out to the 40. A 9-yard carry this time for Adrian Abilens. Good job on that left side of the offensive line for Liberty Union. Dylan Anthony leading the way. Call it 2nd and 2. Shook this time to his fullback, Casey Fleeman. And he appears to have the first down, but I don't know. It's going to be close. No, they're saying 3rd down. 3rd and 1, or less than 1. Caleb Waits came to the sideline, talked to Coach Shirey, and heads back out to the huddle. 3rd down and 1. And the Lions will be forced to call a timeout as the play clock was down to 2 seconds. So 10:03 to play here in the fourth quarter. Liberty Union takes a timeout. They lead at 15-7. They have a 3rd down and 1 coming up. Coming up, we're going to be naming our players of the game, also our lineman of the game, brought to you by South Central Power. Stay tuned for that. That's coming up in just a little bit. Let's check those scores again around the area as we have a little more time here. In the fourth quarter, Pick Central all over Grove City. Grove City will not get a win this year as Pick Central leads that one 40-0. In the third quarter, Gahanna leads Pickerington North 10-7. Over in the MVL, Sheridan all over Morgan, 55-0. It is Philo over New Lexington in the fourth quarter, 13-6. Down at Logan, the Chieftains trail Waverly 20-14. Also over in the MVL, Tri-Valley leads Maysville 23-0. It is Tays Valley holding on to that 9-0 lead at Amanda Clear Creek with a Mid-State League Buckeye Division Championship on the line. That game in the third quarter. Also in the third quarter, down at Bern Union in Sugar Grove, the Rockets lead Worthington Christian now 22-15. And just down the road at Carroll, the Bulldogs lead Logan Elm 35-0 in the third quarter. 3rd and 1 here. And fumbled snap. The Falcons say they have it. We'll see what the officials say. And they do. The Falcons have it again. So 2 series in a row, Liberty Union has coughed it up. But the last one didn't work out well for the Falcons. We'll see what they can do with this one. Falcons trail it by 8, 15-7. With 9:55 to play in the ball game. Patton hands it off to Wolf, who slipped as soon as he tried to get going, but he's putting together a good run here on first down, all the way out to the Liberty Union 46-yard line. On his first step, he slipped, but he was able to get enough traction to get a good first down run.
First and 10, Fairfield Union at the Liberty Union 46.
Tyler Wolf having another nice game on the ground. Already this year coming into the game with 1,388 yards on 221 carries, 14 rushing touchdowns. Here's a screen pass out to LaRock. A great job defensively, making the stop in the backfield, trying to get a number. Looks like maybe 15. Jacob Denny for the Lions. Second and 12. Ball spotted at the 48-yard line of Liberty Union. With the clock moving at 9:03 to play in the ball game. Patton checks his play sheet on his arm. With Wolf to his right. He'll give the ball to Wolf. And he's met right at the line of scrimmage. Big hit there right at the line of scrimmage. And now a flag comes in as there's some late extracurricular conduct going on in there. We'll see who they get. We've seen a lot of that tonight so far in the first half.
Tyler Wolf carried the ball, brought down by Waite and Davis. Flag on the play.
Oh, now they're going to wave it off.
Correction, no flag on the play.
Interesting.
Brings up third down, 12.
Probably one of those where it was going to be offsetting, so they just wave it off anyway. So third down and 12 for the Falcons. No gain on that last carry. Three receivers are split out to the near side. That's Jaden Miller, Johnny LaRock, and also Trey Henry. And Coach Bo Brandon going to take a timeout to talk about this one, see what he wants to do here. Again, big playoff implications on the line in a lot of games tonight. Also some championships on the line. Over to Amanda Clear Creek. Tays Valley and Amanda trying to earn a share of that Mid-State League Buckeye Division Championship. And currently Tays Valley leads at 9-0 in the third quarter. The winner would share the MSL Buckeye with Bloom Carroll. If Bloom Carroll holds on against Logan Elm, which it does look like they will, they're leading 35-0. So looks like a couple of champions will be crowned tonight in the Mid-State League Buckeye. Byrne Union needs to get a win to secure themselves a playoff spot. They were up 22-15 at last check. Fisher Catholic needs to get a win against Rosecrans at home to stay in that playoff hunt. They were at number 7 in Division 7, Region 27. So those are our playoff hopefuls in our coverage area, as Lancaster saw their playoff hopes die last night with a 28-7 loss to Reynoldsburg. But they do share that OCC Ohio Championship for the first time since 2009. So congratulations to Coach Rob Carpenter and the Golden Gales on a fine season. Started the year 0-3, won 6 in a row. Here's pressure and sacked way back in the backfield. Great job coming in there, number 34. Darren Harkins on the sack for the Lions. Going to bring up a fourth down and long. So LaRock will step back to punt the football for the Falcons. Back deep for the Lions will be Lonnie Lawhorn. He'll stand at the 20-yard line. Falcons late getting some players on the punt team. Long snapper just getting out there. That's Kobe Axe. He was injured earlier. LaRock, end over end punt. Oh, that might have hit a Lion, but smartly he fell on it. That was number 34, Darren Harkins. He didn't see the football. He was running back to block, and it hit him in the foot. But Lawhorn did a great job of just turning around, or Harkins, that is, turning around and just falling on the football. So the Lions take over, 1st and 10 at their own 26, leading 15-7 with 7:38 to play in the ball game. A score here would pretty much, you'd have to think, seal the deal. Billingsley splits out wide to the near side. I formation behind Shook. Shook will hand it off to the second man through. That's Abelins, and a good job bursting through that line to make the stop. Trying to see who made the stop for the Falcons. Wyeth in there, also Blake, Tyler Blake, number 13. They got in there in a hurry, made a stop for a loss of 4. 2nd down and 14 for Liberty Union. Shook out of the shotgun. Coming around, I believe that's Abelins taking the carry and getting out across the 25-yard line to near the original line of scrimmage of the 26. Yeah, it was Abelins on the carry. Tackle was made by Fairfield Union's Trey Henry.
Abelins carried the ball, brought down by Henry and Dennis. 3rd down, 9.
Big 3rd down play right here. Fairfield Union defense needs to get a stop if they want to give their offense a chance. With 6:18 and counting here to play in the ball game. Lions lead at 15-7. Shook with his fullback to his right. That's Casey Fleeman. Shook's going to keep it himself, looking for blockers out there. And a great job by the Falcon defense trying to get a number on the stop. 28, I believe. Cullen Dennis making the stop.
The ball brought down by Chilcote. Fourth down, 12.
So the Lions will be forced to punt. 4th down and 12. Trey Henry stands back at the 48-yard line. Another good punt. Wow, big punt from Shook. Look at that. Going to get a Liberty Union roll all the way back to the 25-yard line. Great job by Caleb Shook. Not only has he done a good job running the offense tonight, but he's had some excellent punts to back up the Falcons. So the Falcons will need 75 yards to hit pay dirt, but then they will need a 2-point conversion to try to tie it up. 5:16 to play in the ball game. They trail at 15-7. Next dead ball, we will get to our lineman of the game, brought to you by South Central Power. South Central Power going to honor a Fairfield Union Falcon lineman tonight, and we'll get to that the next dead ball. Here's a handoff to Wolf coming around near side, slips but stays on his feet, gets out near the 35, and a flag comes in late after the play. Came flying in way from the back judge. We've seen a lot of penalties after plays tonight. It's a personal foul on Liberty Union and a personal foul on Fairfield Union, so those will offset and negate the carry on 1st down by Tyler Wolf, so it's 1st and 10 at the 25.
Replay the down, 1st and 10.
.505 and counting to play here in the ball game. Falcons still trying to get the play in as Patton and Wolf both look at the plays on their wristband. Hand off to Wolf, trying to get around the outside, and not going to get there. Tackle going to be made by number 52. That's Dylan Anthony.
Tyler Wolf carried the ball. Brought down by Anthony. No gain on the play. 2nd down, 10.
2nd and 10 for the Falcons at the 25-yard line. We are inside of 5 minutes to play in the ball game with the Lions leading 15-7. Patton again to Wolf, this time going left side. And not a whole lot there. Brought down at the 30. Stop was made by 32 for the Lions. That's Braden Schreier. 3rd down and 6. This could be the ball game here. They're going to have to go for it with 3:47 and counting to play in the game. 3rd down and 6 after, well, they don't have to go for it. Obviously, it's 3rd down. I was thinking 4th down, but it's 3rd. As Shook rolls out, or Patton rolls out, and overthrows his intended receiver on the near sideline. Now they will probably have to go for it with 3:34 to go. No, they won't. They will bring the punt team on.
Billingsley on the coverage. Brings up 4th down 6.
So they'll bring the punt team on, 4th down and 6. Patton trots off, and LaRock comes on to punt. Lawhorn stands back at his own 37-yard line to receive the punt from LaRock. End over end, short punt for LaRock. Bounces at the 45 and takes a Fairfield Union bounce all the way back to the 34-yard line. Tonight's lineman of the game is brought to you by South Central Power. Being a lineman isn't easy, whether you're shutting down the run or restoring power after a storm. At South Central Power, we salute all linemen from the gridiron to the power pole. Our linemen work 24/7 to power your community, and this fall they'll be visiting high schools each week to present our Lineman of the Game award to a hardworking high school lineman. To see the winners, follow South Central Power on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we would like to say congratulations to Fairfield Union Falcon number 68, Justin Cordell, the lineman of the game, brought to you by South Central Power. Justin, a 5'11", 263-pound senior, has done a good job on that offensive line for Fairfield Union tonight. Big hit there on the sideline after a short carry for Liberty Union.
Harkins carried the ball, stopped by Robert Wyatt. Gain of 1, 2nd down 9.
Short gain will make it a 2nd down and 9. Clock rolls at 2:48 to play in the ball game. Shook will keep it himself and going to be gang tackled after a gain of maybe 1. And Shook lost his helmet, so he's going to have to come out of the game for a play. That's big on a 3rd down and 7, so they'll have to send in a backup. Actually, it looks like Abelin's going to come in. He'll probably just take a direct snap here. It's unfortunate for Shook.
Brings up 3rd down 6.
Now Billingsley comes onto the field with the play. Maybe he'll run quarterback here. Play clock down to 7. They need to hurry it up. Barnett now will stand at the quarterback position, and they will take a timeout as they were not going to get the play off. Coach Shirey watching that play clock. Nice job by him and his staff to get that timeout called. Want to say again congratulations to Fairfield Union's Justin Cordell, number 68, the South Central Power lineman of the game. And we will get to our players of the game right now as we will give one from each team. Obviously, this is a little tougher tonight with one guy up here in the press box trying to make these the calls, but I think I've got it narrowed down for one from each team. Let's go with our player of the game from Fairfield Union first. Fairfield Union player of the game brought to you by Fairfield National Bank. Our first priority is to understand you, where you are in life and where you want to go. We look for opportunities in places other banks may see challenges. Could there be a better reason to meet? Be delighted with your bank. Fairfield National Bank is a division of the Park National Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Contact information at fairfieldnationalbank.com. The Fairfield Union player of the game, congratulations to number 25, Tyler Wolf, the 6'3", 190-pound senior running back. He's been pretty solid in that backfield tonight. He's had a great season as well with over 1,300 yards rushing, and he is our Fairfield Union player of the game. We'll get to the Liberty Union player of the game momentarily. After a 3rd down play here, Billingsley, or check that, Barnett, trying to get outside, not going to do it. A flag comes in, and we'll see what this is going to be here. Looks like it's going to be a hold on Liberty Union, but Fairfield Union may just elect to decline this and make it a 4th down. Looks like it was a loss on the play. So if they decline it, it would be 4th down, and they will decline it. So it's going to be 4th down and 11 for the Lions, and they will punt it away. And after the punt, we will get to our Liberty Union player of the game. The Lions will face 4th down and 11 at their own 34, a minute 57 on the clock. The Lions lead at 15-7 over the Falcons. Shook to punt it. Another good punt, end over end. And it's fumbled after the fair catch, but a good job falling back on it by the returner, Trey Henry. Let's get to our Liberty Union player of the game, brought to you by the Edwards Insurance Agency, specializing in providing personalized insurance coverage that meets the needs of our individual clients. Contact Todd or Dale Edwards today. I want to say congratulations to number 5 for Liberty Union. That's Kobe Barnett. Our Liberty Union player of the game tonight had touchdown runs of 65 and 61 yards to give his team a 13-0 lead early in the ball game, and now they hold on to a 15-7 lead. So congratulations, Kobe Barnett, our Liberty Union player of the game, brought to you by Edwards Insurance Agency. Patton rolling to pass, fires one out there. It's caught at the 48-yard line by Johnny LaRock. LaRock, the leading receiver for Fairfield Union. He's got 30 receptions for 525 yards on the season. That's 18.6 per reception. Had well more than 18.6 right there. He does have 7 receiving touchdowns on the year. 1st and 10 Falcons. Clock at a minute 39 to play in the ball game. They trail at 15-7. Patton again looking to pass. Has time. And incomplete, I believe intended for number 3, Jaden Miller.
Pass from Patton intended for Miller, incomplete. Billingsley on the coverage. 2nd down 10.
2nd down and 10 for the Falcons. Patton. Pass incomplete. Looked like he was still trying to get a handle on it when he actually made the throw, so it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 at the Liberty Union 40-yard line. Again, 15-7. Liberty Union leads it. A minute and a half to play in the ball game. Patton will have Wolf to his left and behind him. He's got pressure from Wyatt Sims. The dump pass to Wolf is dropped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 10. This is it right here.
Patton's pass intended for Tyler Wolf, incomplete. Fleeman on the coverage.
4th and 10 for the Falcons. Clock stopped momentarily at a minute 26 to play. Falcons have to have this if they want to keep a drive alive and give themselves a chance to at least tie it up. That's all they can do. They cannot go ahead with a score, as they trail by 8. Patton back to pass, has pressure, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield at the 49-yard line. Coming in to make the sack for the Lions, number 73, Brendan McLean.
Lions take over on down. 1st and 10.
Great job by the Lions there. I checked that. I think on the sack was that 71, Moeller? But a great job by the Lions, and they will take over on downs. 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line, leading it 15-7 with a minute 21 to play. It looks like they're going to line up in victory formation and just kneel on this one a few times, but he fumbled the football on the snap. Wow. Fumbled snap when they were lined up in victory formation, and the Falcons will call a timeout.
Timeout Falcons.
Falcons call their last timeout with a minute 12 to play in the ball game. Check some scores from around the area as this one starts to wind down. Gahanna leads Pickerington North 10-7 in the third quarter. In the MVL, it's Tri-Valley over Maysville 28-0. Philo leads New Lexington 15-6. It is Waverly hanging on over Logan 27-20 in the fourth quarter. Sheridan all over Morgan 62-7 in the fourth quarter. It's Pick Central. That's a final now over Grove City 40-0. In the fourth quarter, Tays Valley holds on to that 9-0 lead over Amanda Clear Creek. Also in the fourth quarter, Bern Union leading 22-15 over Worthington Christian. And it's a final over at Bloom Carroll as the Bulldogs win 42-7 over Logan Elm to claim at least a share of the Mid-State League Buckeye Division Championship. So congratulations to them. Shook will kneel on it. Fairfield Union cannot stop the clock anymore as they called their last timeout just moments ago. It's third down. It'll be 3rd and 12. Under right about 50 seconds to play right now. So they will let the play clock run all the way down. Shook kneels on it. And depends on when they decide to start the play clock, and they do not get it started. So the game clock will run out. And the Liberty Union Lions in the final game of the season on their home field tonight will take a 15-7 victory over their cross-county rival, the Fairfield Union Falcons. On a cold, rainy, wet night here in Baltimore, the Lions will celebrate win number 2 on the year. And what a way to end the season with a win over a cross-county rival for the Liberty Union Lions and Coach Daniel Shirey. Congratulations to them on finishing their season with a win. Also want to say congratulations to Coach Bo Brandon and his team, finishing the year with a 3-7 overall record, 2-4 in the Mid-State League Buckeye, as he continues to build things up over there in Falcon Country. Taking a look at the final comments tonight, brought to you by Fairfield County Parks, operating more than 750 acres of natural areas and open spaces for education, recreation, and conservation. Visit us at fairfieldcountyparks.org. Well, it was pretty much a two-man show on the ground for Liberty Union. Adrian Abelins ran well tonight, but congratulations to our Liberty Union player of the game, Kobe Barnett, who had touchdown runs of 65 and 61 to put his team up 13-0 at halftime. And then the Lions gave up a score to start the third quarter. They led 13-7, but then they got a big safety there at the end of the third quarter to lead at 15-7, and that's where they hold on to win it 15-7 tonight over Fairfield Union. So we want to say thank you to our entire Interface Video Productions crew tonight, a small crew, but still, they did a great job out in the rain tonight on cameras, Jim Spires and Tom Russo. And, of course, we want to say thanks to Shane Messina and also Mason Gunther tonight. We'll be somewhere next week. Not sure where, though. We're going to take a look at the playoff schedules, and we're going to be following our playoff teams, most likely Bloom Carroll, possibly Amanda Clear Creek if they can get in, Sugar Grove, Bern Union if they get in, and, of course, Fisher Catholic as well. So stay with us. We're going to be somewhere next week with playoff football, so our season will continue. Again, congratulations to the Liberty Union Lions. 15-7 victor tonight over Fairfield Union. For our entire Interface Video Productions crew, I'm Jared Stewart. Have yourselves a great night, everybody.
IVP Sports presents the Buffalo Wild Wings High School Football Game of the Week. Brought to you by Ohio University Lancaster, Fairfield Medical Center, Standing Stone Bank, North Body Shop, Dawn's Furniture, South Central Power, Fairfield DD, Meals on Wheels, Fairfield National Bank, Kumler Collision and Automotive, the Frankie Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield County Parks, the Edwards Insurance Agency, Dagger Law, the Carriage Company, Blue Line Designs, Personal Touch Party Rentals, the Huddle Tire Company, Fairfield Federal, Lyons Auto Service, Sheridan Funeral Home, and Buckeye Lake Marina. This has been an IVP Sports production.